beautiful souls. Welcome back to another episode of Channel Your Light, Own Your Intuitive with myself, Erin Chandler. Welcome back. I hope you have been enjoying the videos. Please give me a high five, heads up in the comments and say hello. This is a very interesting message that's coming through. It is divinely guided, and I am going to roll with this as Spirit wishes to. A number of days, the word own your intuitive, own, O-W-N, is significant because backwards it is NWO, which stands for New World Order. There are two new world orders attempting to come online. The ascension process is imperative that our goal is to complete that, each of us, which is why we must protect our energy. So if the new world order is own backwards, I want you to think about the word evil backwards, which is live. I want you to think about the word love backwards. It is part of the word evolve. So if we look at the word own, it is the opposite of being owned. The first new world order attempting to come online or take over or stop ascension processes, I want to say, or stop people coming into it, is because that new world order attempts to own. That is social conditioning, mind control, containing the cycles and ensuring that we do not create on the aspects or in the power that we are and that we have to create. That is the first new world order. It is to own you rather than you owning your sovereign self. The second world order is about owning your sovereign self, your mind, your body, your spirit, coming online through the ascension process, calling back your I am presence, commanding your own energy rather than a world order or systems or karma, the wheel of karma, owning your energy. This is a very important piece. There is a reason why I keep getting this over the last few days, that own is new world order backwards. There are two new world orders. I'm hearing, I repeat, there are two. One is in alignment with owning our sovereignty and our freedom of choice and our freedom to create. There is a second one, which is why the collective consciousness has taken so long to evolve. When we do not have ownership of our own thoughts and are denied the truth and the information that our thoughts create our worlds, that creates a system that owns us. And we unwittingly and blindly walk through that system thinking that we are in control, when in truth that is not the aspect at all. You are only in control when you are owning your own energy. I'm being told Channel Your Light is owning your intuitive. When you own the intuitive realms, you do have access to information that most of the public is not privy to or do not see. The psychics, you have information that about what is happening that is not seen. It is in the ether. Sometimes it is in the energy. A perfect example, however, this was not predictive. Earlier this year, I posted on Facebook, it is a Eagle channel. I will link that below. I'll go back and find that. One of the things that was channeled in there was that there was a split in the oceanic floor. It was specifically related to the Pacific area. This was not a predictive psychic image. I want to be super clear. Blu-rays, this is important for you to understand. That was me experiencing it as it happened, as if I am there. Not a predictive, I see this happening in the future, or this is coming. It was, this is happening right now in the present moment. So when I channeled that, I had already experienced it a little bit before, however, was called, nudged, pushed to share that then. This has been found. You can find it on YouTube, split in the ocean floor. That was not, I repeat, I'm hearing again, I repeat, that was not a predictive psychic vision. That was me experiencing the Earth's electromagnetic field and different pieces of her core, because she is her own consciousness. So it's being connected to the earth consciousness. Blu-rays, this is important for you because you sense these, and I need to tell you that you're valid. I need to validate is what I'm hearing. Somebody needs to have validated that their experiences are real, despite there might not be evidence of it in the physical world. This is one of those things. It is different than a psychic vision, because psychic visions happen in the present moment, which allow you to tap into the past and the future of consciousness. The future can be changed. It is not predictive, right? It is based on the collective consciousness. Are there some things that are going to happen no matter what? Yes, that is true. But we also are encumbering free will. If our free will is taken away by an order or systems or social conditioning and mind control through the media and all those things, then we lose our... Sorry guys, I had a little interruption there. So if we want to go back, because it was a really good flow, wasn't it? So if we go back to what I was just saying, is the flow of the New World Order and the own. If the collective consciousness and the future is created by our thoughts, but our thoughts are specifically directed or focused or lack of focus, side note, that's also a thing too that is used, a lack of focus, we begin creating what that New World Order wants us to create, which is not freedom and sovereignty, nor owning our own intuitive. Rather, we begin creating a future that is based on the past, a future that is based on that social conditioning and that mind control. So this is a very important aspect. The earth plane is the same, right? If you think about it, she is affected by what we do, and we are affected by how she reacts to those things. So those psychic impressions, for those of you who are epically psychic, high five, I like it. It's important for us to be aware as a collective consciousness. The purpose of psychic visions is to help guide us. We can choose differently, which means there is a different future outcome. If we continue on the trajectory that we are on in this present moment, then that psychic vision, that will occur because we have not changed our trajectory or used our free will to change it. Do you understand now why the NWO and OWN are very important for the collective consciousness? Intuitives, rise up, stand up, speak your truth. All of those different things are really coming into play. I have an itchy nose, and that's always spirit. These are all interconnected for a very specific reason. Sometimes when we get psychic visions and we say, this is coming, and this is coming, and this is coming. Yes, those things are coming. Other times, it's like a forewarning. We need to change the trajectory. And the only way we change the trajectory is through thoughts, which we create energy, because they are energy. Thoughts are energy, which create form or change form. We cannot change what's happened in the past because that past is based on a past before that, the moment before that, creating it. Once something's come into form, we cannot change what that is that came into form. We can manipulate it, we can dismantle it, we can do things differently, but we cannot go back. It's like a waste of energy. It's always forward momentum. Remember, the only thing that is constant is change, is that vibrational change. So if our consciousness is stuck on, oh my gosh, there's all these things that are happening and it's going to be bad, we just amplified that. Now, here's what's also true. If we see this thing coming as a psychic, we also have the opportunity to say, I want to put my focus and my consciousness on this over here. We're a collective consciousness. We are all one. We need people to, I don't want to say stand up because there's lots of people standing up, but this is like, I'm hearing spirit. This is like food for thought. If you think about this, think about the context of it. Words are wands, but they are also energy. So if our words are being impacted, I'm being told to speak about this specifically. Those of you who have been targeted with mind control, that is a real thing. And that is true. That is why differentiating and discerning what is yours or an external energy that's coming in or thought form that's coming in is imperative at this time, because most people are operating on this planet thinking that all of their thoughts are theirs, and they are not. Not at all. We are fluid energy. When we come online, we start to become aware of these things because we're opening to different dimensions and perspectives. So if the collective consciousness is what creates the future, and each individual I am is important to creating that future, all we want as many of us as possible in our owning our own energy and in our sovereignty of physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. We want to be in that sovereignty so that we're actively, consciously creating this world that's ahead of us, the future of our planet, with intention that is intended for as many I am people to stand up and wake up from the illusion, or perhaps I should say the bindings, attachments, projections, and implants of thoughts that actually aren't our own. This is the removing of limitations. We need to own our own energy. This is why this is so important. We are a collective consciousness. We move as one. I feel deeply and passionately about this, and I have my whole life. This is why I don't like when people suffer injustices or are placed in positions that they should not have, because there is a change that can happen, but it requires us to stand up. We're a collective consciousness as one. Blu-rays, you do not just feel your own experience or witness your own experience. If you are like me, or it's not even Blu-rays, these are like star feeds coming online left, right, and center. I'm literally watching each star system light up. Pleiades, Seven Sisters, like all of them are just lighting up. There are a couple more coming. There are 3 coming online star systems that have not been brought to the general public or the intuitive realms, but there are 3 more showing up for the ascension and the evolution of the earth plane. More to come on that, I'm hearing. That will be strange and curious. What else is new? So, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. That's what I'm hearing right now. So this is why it's so important, this message. I repeat, I keep hearing, I repeat, it's important because we as a collective consciousness are one. We're moving the earth plane. There are those of you who are part of this collective consciousness for the earth's ascension, but you are not part of the earth human beings consciousness. These are 2 separate modalities, but they still make up the totality at this time. Volunteer, says Dolores, that's you. You are of the earth plane consciousness at this time, but your origins of your original consciousness, you will continue to go back to and you will continue to pull from, and they are here to support you because you came here as the waves of volunteers. So you, at this point in time, you are part of this collective consciousness on the earth plane, helping it to ascend and to move, which is why you need to stay in your I am presence, and you need to remove anything that blocks, limits, dims, or takes away from that. The future is based on the present moment of the collective consciousness, in this moment, in the next moment, in the next moment, in the next moment. This is a very important message. I feel like this is a confirmation for somebody about something that you either know or want to share or have been trying to share. And I'm also hearing there's like a hidden energy as well, needing confirmation of this from me, which is weird. Anyways, own your energy is really what it comes down to. This transmission is complete. So please take this message as it resonates. I would love to hear your take on this. What resonated? How you felt about it? Were those your messages? And until next time, my friends, much blessings, much love. And thank you so much for being here.